Dinoco fans in 2026 are eating good right now. Of course, in addition to this 2-pack of Roger Wheeler and the King, we have the single of the King. We have a 2-pack featuring Bling Bling McQueen and Tex Dinoco. We have Transforming McQueen that's out right now. We just got Roto Tabursky in the most recent cases, and it's pretty cool. If you're just starting out for the first time, you can build a pretty sizable Dinoco collection with all these items. Oh, plus, there's also Danico Cruz Ramirez. She's out again as a single for the first time since 2021. Pretty cool. So, why did I get this 2-pack? If I already have the King, well, it's obvious that it's this guy here, Roger Wheeler. So, hello everyone. Welcome back to another review here on the channel. Today, we're going to be taking a look at Roger Wheeler, the Danico Crew Chief, and briefly at the King, because I actually do want to review the King on his own. I don't think I have since 2021 at that last cut 5-pack. So it's going to be pretty cool to see. We also have some other crew chiefs that share Roger's model. So we will see how it all pans out. So let's move all these diecasts out of the way and look at the packaging. As you can see, we have the nice card arts there. Yeah, they're a little damaged, but it was like that in the store. So I'm not too worried. The King and Roger himself, as seen in colors. Good job, Mattel. So we have the red and Guido 2-pack. Sorry for the glare off a little bit. And we also have the aforementioned Bling Bling McQueen Tex Dinoco 2-pack. So again, you can build a pretty sizable Dinoco collection in the Big 26, which is pretty cool. I just wish it was, instead of the King, we could have had the King's Pity Luke Petalwork, which is a combo that they did back in 2018. But unfortunately, we didn't get that this year. We got a reissue of the King, which is pretty dumb, because I mean the King's already out as a single, so why would you do him in a 2-pack? I don't know, that's just my thing. But anyways, I'll be right back with these two all opened up. Alright, so here are the King and Roger out of the package, looking stunning as always in that beautiful Dinoco blue. But before we take a look at Roger, I'm just going to compare the King briefly to a couple of his other variants. Again, I won't go full in depth, but here he is next to his Thailand counterpart. And the blues all a little different. Like this one's more of a darker blue, this is more of a lighter blue. But yeah, pretty cool. I do have the Vietnam version somewhere, but again, we'll save that for his own reviews. So I'm gonna move the King to the side and focus on Roger. First, let's show appearance of where he appeared in the first Cars movie. Come see, he's just a background character who does not speak, but I mean, he's shown pretty prominently, especially in that last phase, so pretty cool that he got some major screen time. As for his releases, he was first released in 2010 in a 4-pack with 3 identical pitties, including Luke, a tall pitty, and a white pitty, which is pretty cool that the King got his own set of pitties in the crew chief. Then he was pretty much forbidden from getting released until 2018, where he was released in an aforementioned 2-pack with Petalwork. And then that same 2-pack got reissued from Thailand, and now Roger has come out from China in 2026 in 2-packs Case F, alongside Headset Crew Chief McQueen and Red and Guido. So yeah, lots of headset cards coming out this year. We have him, McQueen with headset, Racing Film with headset, which we just reviewed a couple days ago. And we also have Ray Wevenham right here. So yeah, very interesting to see all the headset cards coming out. But yeah, Mattel really likes their headset cards, and they've canceled a bunch, but we're not going to talk about it today. Now, first off, he does have a very chilled expression, looking off to his left, outright pretty much, so this is pretty cool. The headset is on his right side though, which is a little inaccurate, because in the card art and movie, his headset is supposed to be on the opposite side, so unlike film mode, they did not correct it, unfortunately. I mean, it's not horrible, but like, it's not accurate, like, at all. So, a little unfortunate they didn't fix that issue, but it's whatever. We have his blue eyes here. I have so many stuff on my review table, it's not even funny, so that's right, there we go. So, we do have his nice silver grille, the Dinoco logo on his hood. He has a pickup truck, so that's why he looks a little similar to some other cars we'll show in a bit. Because I think he still has a mark plate, but it's not as noticeable as the old China one. His headset, like I mentioned, he does have the blue wheels, which aren't as nicely painted, because like he still has the waves going across, is not great, but that's how Thailand new China printing operates. They're using the inkjet model, and the sprayer just can't really get into those little crevices. Because if you look straight on, they look pretty good, but if you turn the little sides a bit, you'd be like, oh, yeah, it's like waves in there, like the ocean waves. And we have the Dinoco logo, which actually looks pretty clear. It's not as bad as I thought it'd be. It's pretty nice. And zoom back out a little bit. Sorry for moving the camera. There we go. I don't want to accidentally zoom out, so I'm taking my time. So unfortunately, only this part is metal. This back half is plastic. It's not like a Mattel situation where once he got switched to Thailand, he became full metal. No. This bed is still plastic. So yeah, we do have this pickup truck bed. It's all painted in blue. And it's license plate, which reads 32592, and the text above it is way too small for me to read. And the size is pretty much the same, and here is the base. 50 pixel, made in China, Mattel, 3585 EAA, so the 358 day of 2025 at the EAA factory. So yeah, that about does it for Roger here. Kind of a short review, but I mean, he's just a basic pickup truck with some Dinoco decals, and it's painted to be Dinoco blue, which is pretty interesting. I do want to compare it to some other crew chiefs, pickup trucks that have his model, like Ray Revenham from Courage 3, was his Jackson Storm's crew chief, and he's also being released this year, so kind of coincidental that they released two crew chiefs in the same year, but it's whatever. And yeah, Ray does have a little bit of a different headset feature than Roger does. But I do prefer Ray, actually. I think Ray is way cooler. He does have some added details like the lights and the hatchback. Roger did not have those before. Slightly different beds in the back. Really cool. I also want to show Dexter Hoover. This is the green flag version from China, but I mean, it should be pretty much the same model. Yeah, the exact same model. Because different license plates, which is good to see. I'm glad they didn't just copy and paste it onto Roger. Cool. And actually, I think I misspoke. Ray is not the exact model because he does have different mirrors, and the bed is slightly different. But they are all of similar pickup truck models, which is why I showed him. And of course, I do want to show off just the last Google's Damaged King next to Roger. Yeah, pretty gruesome, but I mean, that's pretty cool. Come on. So yeah, that about does it for the review of Roger Wheeler and a brief showcase of the King. Again, I will be doing a full review of the King soon, so don't worry, I didn't forget about him, but I really want to give my focus to Roger. So thank you all so much for watching. Remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more upcoming content. See you all next time. Until then, this is Joe Quicktail signing out.